along with cyber abuse, sweetheart scams have increased 40% in the past few years. So this is something to be really aware of. And if someone that you love is going through this, make sure that they watch this video. They target specific people before they do the scam. So they're looking for people who are lonely, widowed, depressed. They look out for people who are single, lack of a social life, so they don't really have much going on. Maybe they're home a lot, they're online a lot. But they're also looking for people that have access to money. So a lot of times they're going to research the victims beforehand, or they just send as many messages out and then try to find out these pieces of information quickly in the conversation. So here's some warning signs before it actually happens. They're quick to call it love. Their profile is vague. They don't have a lot of pictures to show. They ask for money for travel expenses, medical bills, debt so that you can end up being together. They make plans to meet you, but there's always an emergency. There's always something going on. Some other things that are there is that to be looking out for. Anyone offshore or in another country does not need your money. Do not send it to them. Don't accept Facebook WhatsApps from people that you don't know. Dating sites, don't spend a long time speaking to people on the phone before meeting. If they never want to meet up or be on camera, that is a giant red flag. Again, they might say they're going to meet up and then something seems to happen every single time you're going to. Red flag, probably not the real person. Do not give them any information about your money situation. This is something that we might slip up and say. Do not give them that information. Don't date long distance, more than 2 or 3 hours away, because you don't want them to use that as an excuse for why you can't see each other. If at any point they ask for money, stop communicating immediately. If you have already sent money, make sure that you alert the authorities, let your bank know, and make sure that you don't send any more money. Take screenshots of everything, all the conversations, go to the police, and get a report written. The chances are good you're not going to get your money back, but at least you can have it documented. So for IRS purposes, a lot of times we don't think about that kind of stuff. It can at least protect you there and maybe stop them from scamming somebody else. Now, what can you do if you have dealt with this? Well, work on creating your own life. Look on creating a life that you're excited to wake up to every day so that you have a social life, so that you're leaving the house, so that you have things to do. If you have medical issues, there are normally organizations around that have activities and things that they can pick you up and take you to. Look for those red flags and believe them when you see them. So when you work on yourself and you trust yourself, when you see those red flags, you won't be afraid to end those conversations because you know that that is the wrong person for you. I've heard people talk about the fact that they're afraid to stop the conversations because they're going to be lonely again. It's better to stay away from these type of scammers than to keep feeding into it. Research the person. Make sure that you're actually speaking to the person that you think that you're talking to. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm sure you're beautiful and amazing, but Johnny Depp is not going to be off camera trying to find people on a dating website. All of the famous people that they're using, which are super common romance scams, again, you're wonderful and amazing, but they're not going to be having hours and hours of conversations with you online. So let's be realistic. Let's go out there and create our best lives, and let's not succumb to these crazy people because this is a multi-million-dollar business currently. Let's stop giving them the money, and if you need help rebuilding your life, reach out and let's chat.